Is there a cap on military promotions for generals and admirals? Have you ever wondered how many generals and admirals can serve in the United States military at one time? It turns out there are specific limits set by law. These caps are in place to manage the number of general and flag officers, which are those at the rank of brigadier general or rear admiral and above. Currently, the total number of these officers allowed on active duty across all branches of the military is around 525. Each service branch has its own specific limits within that overall number. When it comes to the highest ranks, which are 4-star generals and admirals, things get even more interesting. The number of active duty 4-star officers is typically fewer than 40. These ranks are closely tied to high-level positions, such as combatant commands or service chief roles. This means that holding a 4-star rank is often temporary. An officer may only keep that rank while they hold the specific position. Once their term ends, they may retire at that rank if they meet the requirements or revert to a lower rank if they take on a different role. The military leadership structure does allow for some flexibility. Congress or the services can adjust the ranks of certain positions, which can impact how many officers are promoted to 3-star or 4-star ranks. This means that promotions to these top levels depend not just on individual performance but also on the availability of positions that are authorized at those ranks. Recently, there have been efforts to reduce the number of senior generals and admirals. For example, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has called for a reduction of at least 20% in 4-star officers. This is part of a broader initiative to streamline military leadership and eliminate redundant positions. However, the exact methods for achieving these reductions, whether through attrition or firings, may require congressional approval. For service members, these caps and limitations mean that advancing to the highest ranks is highly competitive. Officers aspiring to become generals or admirals must show exceptional leadership and service while navigating a system with legal limits and changing policy priorities. The temporary nature of 4-star ranks linked to specific commands also means that career planning at this level requires understanding the timing and availability of key positions. In summary, there is a legal cap on the total number of generals and admirals in active service. 4-star ranks are limited and connected to specific high-level roles. Promotions to these ranks requiring nomination by the President and confirmation by the Senate. Positions can be adjusted in rank, which affects promotion chances. Recent policies aim to reduce the number of senior officers, making it essential for those in the armed forces to be aware of these dynamics as they plan their careers.